Hey, Techno Studs. With all of this, we're setting up a program that's going to manage risk for the organization. We should be improving the organization, but how do we measure that? In this lesson, let's take a look at some ways that we can evaluate and measure this so we can understand if our program is actually having an effect. Ultimately, a business is there to make profit. There are other things that a business might try to do, but most businesses, really the primary goal is to turn some sort of profit. And they do that by either increasing revenue or decreasing costs. And that's what we should be doing within our organization. That's what IT should be doing. That's what a security program should be doing. It should be increasing revenue or decreasing costs. Now, there are times that we are working on projects that it's hard to see how we're increasing revenue or decreasing costs. When you're talking about things like improving scalability, reliability, and availability, it is a little bit further detached from our revenue, let's say. But in this case right here, when we create reliability and availability, it improves our customer rating, and therefore, hopefully, we gain more sales. Also, with scalability, we're making things more manageable. And so when we make things manageable, it should decrease costs. So ultimately, it should really render down into some sort of measurable where either increasing revenue or decreasing costs. One reason why we should be thinking in these terms of profitability and why we're increasing revenue and decreasing costs is because these are business terms. These are what the people in charge of the company and upper management are thinking about. So if we start analyzing things from these perspectives, we'll start speaking their terms and be able to approve more projects that we want to get through because it has a return on investment. It has a value to the company. One way we can show value to the company is by having and tracking some sort of KPIs and KRIs. KPIs are key performance indicators. There's things that we can show that, yes, these are the things that are improving because we're investing in these areas. And key risk indicators, it's like an insurance program. A lot of what we're doing is like an insurance program that we should see risk decrease because of that. So if we're implementing things correctly, we should see a decrease in risk indicators. So figuring out how we can measure that and implement that to show our value and be able to show why we need to continue to improve things and work on our security projects and work on our security department. Ultimately, with the efforts that we're making, we want to show that we're making improvements, whether that is that we're improving the quality in what we're delivering or we're decreasing the number of incidents that we have. And so we figure out what we're going to measure, and then we can do some sort of trend analysis. Ultimately, a strong security program and a strong security operations is critical to businesses nowadays. Those businesses who don't take the proper steps in implementing securities are going to fall behind the curve. That is, customers are demanding more and more from the vendors that they use. And if your company falls behind, they could see a loss in revenue. So it's critical that we get security right.